Size matters, not just in trading, in life. If you've ever lifted something heavier than you should, you know exactly what I'm talking about. At first, you think, I've got this. Then your grip slips, your back tightens, and suddenly something gets damaged. Trading works the same way. Most traders don't lose because they don't know how to trade. They lose because they're carrying too much weight. Position size is weight, and most traders lift more than they can handle. Think about this. If you carry a light grocery bag, you walk normally, you think clearly, you don't rush. But if the bag is too heavy, your focus changes. You stop enjoying the walk. You start thinking, well, just don't drop this. That's exactly what happens when you trade too big. You stop trading the market. You start protecting yourself from pain. That's where mistakes begin. At the start, trading feels exciting, just like your first paycheck. You want to use it fast. You want to feel something. So you increase size. A small trade feels like saving money. A big trade feels like spending it all at once. And most people choose excitement over safety. But excitement is expensive. Here's something simple to remember. If a trade makes your heart beat faster, your size is too big. Professional traders don't feel rush. They feel routine. Trading for them is like driving to work. If every drive felt like a race, you'd crash sooner or later. Small size makes trading boring. And boring is good because boring keeps you alive. Think about learning to drive. Nobody starts on the highway at full speed. You start slow, you make mistakes, you learn control. Imagine learning to drive at 200 kilometers per hour. One mistake, game over. That's what big size does to new traders. It removes the learning phase, and then people say, trading is too risky. No, oversizing is risky. The market didn't hurt you, your size did. Let's talk about daily life again. Think about coffee. 1 cup wakes you up, 5 cups make you anxious. Same substance, different dose. Trading risk works the same way. A small loss teaches you, a big loss traumatizes you. And trauma doesn't teach lessons. It creates fear. Fear makes you hesitate. Fear makes you rush. Fear makes you revenge trade. And once revenge trading starts, logic leaves the room. Most traders don't realize this, but when size increases, behavior changes. You check the chart more often, you stare at every candle, you move stops just a little. That's not strategy failure, that's psychological overload. Your mind can only handle so much pressure. Small size keeps pressure low. Low pressure keeps thinking clear. Clear thinking leads to good decisions. Good decisions lead to consistency. Consistency leads to profit, not luck. Let me give you another life example. Think about sleep. If you sleep 8 hours, you think clearly. If you sleep 3 hours, everything feels harder. Same brain, different capacity. Trading with big size is like trading while sleep deprived. You might still win sometimes, but mistakes increase, and eventually you pay the price. This is why most traders quit. Not because they are stupid, not because trading is impossible, but because they tried to go too fast. They wanted to skip the boring phase. They wanted results before control. But trading doesn't work like that. It's like gym training. You don't start with the heaviest weights. You build slowly. Otherwise, you don't get stronger. You get injured. Big size injures traders emotionally. And emotional injuries take longer to heal than financial ones. Here's something important to remember. Small size lets you lose without pain. And losing without pain is powerful because you can review the trade honestly. No anger, no denial, no excuses. Big losses force your brain to protect your ego. You blame the market, you blame news, you blame manipulation. But deep down, you know the truth. It wasn't the market, it was size. Every blown account started with the same thought. I'll just increase size this once, just like cheating on a diet, just like skipping one workout, just like saying, it won't matter, it always matters. Small size builds trust with yourself. You start believing, I can follow rules. That belief is more valuable than any indicator, because once you trust yourself, scaling becomes natural, not forced, not emotional, earned. Here's a rule that saves accounts. If you can't sleep with an open trade, your size is too big. Simple, memorable, true. Trading should not follow you into bed. It should not follow you into the shower. It should not follow you into conversations. If it does, reduce size. Trading is a long game. Anyone can win big once. Very few can stay consistent. And the ones who do all share one habit. They respect size. Size matters because smaller size gives you time. Time gives you experience. Experience gives you confidence. And confidence brings size naturally, not the other way around. So if you're struggling, trade smaller, slow down, breathe. You don't need to impress the market. You just need to stay. If this made sense to you, subscribe. If you're choosing patience over ego, comment small size. Because in trading, the ones who last are the ones who win.